Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. And we see them in today. We have a fantastic show. It's probably going to piss some people off depending on what side of this conversation you're on. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about Gilbert Arenas, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. Now, as you guys know, I'm a Kobe guy. Okay, I'm a Kobe guy. I have Kobe Bryant in my top three. And as a matter of fact, just yesterday, House of Highlights posted a clip of Kobe, 34 years old, guarding, I think, LeBron when he was on the Miami Heat at the All-Star game. I was absolutely floored that they posted that because it basically showed LeBron backing down to Kobe. Like just straight up backing down to Kobe. And then immediately I send the clip over to Gil and I'm like, this is what professional NBA players will call getting owned. And then he started with the back and forth and started going back and forth about that and LeBron versus Kobe and all of that, right? So I was just going through the internet and I came across a clip from Gil's Arena. No Chill Gil. With the following headline, it says, "Why Kobe is number 2 all time behind MJ. Kobe number 2, Gil explains it all." So I jump into the clip immediately to hear what was being said. And when I started to play the clip, it actually was a snippet from this, I think it was like a 3-4 hour debate that Gilbert Arenas and Scap Attack had, right? Very, very robust back and forth. And they were arguing specifically about what role did Kobe play in the three-peat run with Shaq, and they were arguing back and forth about that. And this was one of the highlights that they actually had. So I played the clip and then I went to the comments because you got to know Gil's audience has a lot of LeBron guys, right? A lot of LeBron fans support Gilbert Arenas because of how he views LeBron, how he talks about him, where he ranks LeBron James all time. So what we want to do is play the exchange between these two guys, between Gilbert Arenas and Scap Attack, and then want to come back and really get into the audience reaction from Gilbert Arenas' viewers. Let's take a listen to that there.
But was he the second? Was he the second greatest player ever in 2000, 2001, 2002? See, you're using all of his career when I'm talking about just 3 years.
So, but is it your opinion then that Kobe can be the second best player ever, having the 3 rings with Shaq the way he has them? Yes or no?
I have him as the third best player ever. The third best player ever, and he's my favorite player of all time. He's my favorite player of all time. I got married.
You keep saying that, but then you keep having these discussions about...
Because it's sports. I'm not biased. I got married on 12/12/24. 12 and 12 is 24. And so Kobe. I got married on that date for a reason. I'm a Kobe fan. But I'm just not gonna. I love greatness overall. I just love greatness. I like how it thinks. I like how it moves. Right? If I have to pick one in a one-on-one battle, I'm taking Kobe all day. This is not about. But you still have careers. Kobe didn't get to finish his career. He started off his career slow, right? And he ended his career on an Achilles. That counts. I'm sorry, that counts. So when you put both careers together, I have him jumping. I have LeBron jumping him. I have LeBron at 2. I have Kobe at 3.
Based on what, though?
Based on me.
Based on just longevity stats.
Just everything. Just the game itself, how I played, how we had to guard him. Yes.
So you're okay with hearing Kobe over LeBron, though?
At the end, I don't mind. But think about it. We're both wrong because when they do a top 75 list, it is considered expert people who put in all of the information, not just the biased information that we want to use. They put in all of the information of someone's legacy, the good, the bad, right? Those are peers, just like court, right? Just like you go to the court, it's a jury of your peers that's judging you. So they put all these people together. These people vote on the list. Now they have Kobe at 10. So our list don't agree with their list, which means if ours don't agree with the ones they call the professionals, then it's just our opinion at that point. It's not a fact. What we're doing, what we're saying Kobe's 2, you have him 2, I have him 3. That's our opinion at that moment in time. But there is a top 75 list that ranked everybody.
But Gil, I saw you in comments today saying Shaq is better than Kobe. Like Shaq is considered better than Kobe.
In 2000, 2001, 2000.
No, for his career, from a career standpoint.
No, I'm only talking about that time. I know who became the god.
Okay, so you heard the back and forth between these guys. Let's get through some of the comments that they had, okay? One person said, he basically said Bron has a better career than Kobe, not a better player. One of the viewers said, it's all just opinions. Another person said, LeBron couldn't win the right way, so he had to create super teams to win and kept switching teams and enjoying great situations to win more easily and still could not match Jordan or Kobe. One person said that. Another person said, I will never understand why people can't be objective at all. I personally have Shaq greater all time than Bean, but I love Bean. It's okay to view things from multiple angles and put the fandom to the side for a little. Another person said, this dude flip-flops more than anybody that has ever talked sports. Now Mike is number one. Then he goes on his podcast and glazes LeBron like it's his duty. Another person said, why are people getting so emotional about Gil saying Kobe's third all time on his list? Kobe not even third all time on a lot of people's lists. It's all opinionated. What is so hard to understand that Kobe, his favorite player of all time, and he has him at number 3? He's real. He's not biased. KD, my favorite player, but I don't have KD in my top 5. But if you ask me who my GOAT is, I would say Kevin Durant. Another person said, Kobe fans are the most emotional people out there. Gil literally has Kobe as third on his all-time list, and it's always, how can you say your favorite player if you don't have him as the GOAT? My 2 favorite players are Derrick Rose and Gilbert Arenas. My 3rd favorite player is Russell Westbrook. I got none of them in my top 20 of all time, and then people were going back and forth, and more comments are coming in. The video's only been out for an hour, so I'm sure as more people tune in, more comments will come in. And if he discussed this on the Gil's Arena, you would even see more comments. What are my thoughts about this? Gil has said Kobe is his favorite player of all time. In the clip, he has Kobe Bryant number 3 all time. And he has him behind LeBron James, and he has him behind Michael Jordan. I myself have Kobe Bryant number 3 all time, and Kobe Bryant is my favorite player of all time. The players I have ahead of him, however, are Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who one can make an argument has the greatest career, if you're looking at high school, college, and the NBA, of any person that's ever played basketball ever. Right? You have him, and then you have Michael Jordan, who I have at my number 1 spot. I used to have LeBron in my number 4 spot, but then he started doing things that really started pissing me off. But that's a different conversation for a different day. I think the issue here, if we're just going to be honest, the issue here is this. Kobe fans cannot stomach the idea of LeBron being ranked ahead of Kobe. They can't stomach it, and I'm one of them. All right? And I think LeBron fans cannot stomach I think they can stomach a few ideas. 1, they can't stomach the idea of Kobe being top 5. 2, they can't stomach the idea of Kobe being next to LeBron. And 3, they can't stomach the idea of Kobe being ahead of LeBron. And I think the reason for that is this. And I don't think that's what Gil's reason is. I think the reason for that is this. LeBron fans want you to believe that from the moment he walked in the NBA, there was no one that could even touch him. And if there's this conversation of someone being close to him or even better than him, they just can't tolerate that. Hence the reason you've had people like Nick Rice say, from the moment LeBron, no. Nick Rice said there was never a point in time in the NBA where Kobe was considered the best player. He was the first person I have ever heard say that in media. Nick Rice was the first person in media that I ever heard say Kobe was never considered the best player in the NBA. That's when I was like, okay, this guy's off his rocker here. Like, he's 100% off his rocker. Look, minus the antics, right? Minus the antics, LeBron is a hell of a player. Minus the antics. But I factor in the antics. One of the viewers said that Gil is saying that LeBron has a better career, but Kobe is the better player. The question then becomes, what matters to Gil? Okay, what matters to him when he's judging these people? Is it the player or the career? Because I think when you ask most NBA guys where they rank Kobe, they rank him very high because of the player that he was. So when it comes to LeBron, we have a different standard, and Gil has made videos about there being a double standard. Oh, I get all of that. To me, however, look, if you want to say LeBron is top 5, no problem. If you want to say you have LeBron ahead of Kobe Bryant, no problem. I disagree with you. But to me, Kobe, at the very least, is a top 5 player of all time. I'm not even going to entertain any conversation whatsoever that doesn't have him in the top 5. And I was recently listening to a clip from Too Raw for TV. Shout out to Too Raw. And he was reacting to the comments by Chandler Parson saying that Kevin Durant is better than Kobe all time. I can't entertain such Too Raw did it. I can't. I cannot entertain that kind of conversation. Like, I can't. Like, we got to argue realistic things here. Kevin Durant is a hell of a player. You can't tell me that a dude that's never even made one All-NBA defensive team and you want to start talking about him and Kobe. I just can't take you seriously. I refuse to take you seriously. And he was bringing up some interesting points about Kobe. He was like, if you take out the years when Kobe didn't start and he was injured, Kobe's career numbers look similar to Jordan. He would be averaging like 28 point something points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Those are his numbers, right? And he was talking about all of the things that why a lot of people would have Kobe ranked so high, right? Now, for me, as basketball players, the 2 greatest players I've ever seen are Michael Jordan and Kobe. 2 greatest. But I refuse to disrespect Kareem by not putting him in the top 3. This is just my personal view on it. But in terms of basketball players and skills and all of that, Kobe was incredible. And there were some things that Kobe did better than Jordan. There were some things. Like, he had a better handle. One could make an argument he was a little bit more skilled. You could make an argument for that. But at the end of the day, these are just all opinions. So what I want to know from you guys, where do you land on all of this, right? Do you think Kobe should be considered a top 3, top 2 player? And where do you think LeBron lands in all of this? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Catch you on the next show. Peace.